For probably a week late, but great to see you back in the Kerry colours on the field as opposed to doing a bit of work in the background. But fantastic way to come back.
Yeah, delighted to be back here. Obviously, got a few minutes up in Donegal last weekend in tough conditions, so it was good to get 30 minutes into the legs today, and happy to be back out there.
Every minute, I suppose, counts coming back from the recovery, but to get a goal as well and get back amongst the scorers, it's always good for a forward.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work coming back from any injury, but a cruciate especially, it's a long time on the sidelines, and I suppose it's satisfying for myself to get on the score sheet and, be involved in the game again, and I'm just happy to be back out there.
Second time, of course, you've done the recovery process. I think you mentioned it last year that this time around it wasn't as bad as the first time, but was the recovery still a fairly long ordeal trying to get yourself physically fit to come back?
Yeah, I suppose the recovery is the same. When you go through surgery, it's the same thing again. So I suppose I found this one probably a small bit easier knowing what was ahead of me. But yeah, as I said, just delighted to be back out on the pitch and back with the girls and into an All-Ireland quarter-final.
You've topped the group after today. Fairly strong performance.
Yeah, I think we needed it after last weekend. Donegal really put it up to us and, set their 15 behind the ball, and we found it really difficult to break down. And, I suppose we probably didn't do ourselves any favours, but they made it very difficult for ourselves. So it was important today that we put in a performance, and, Waterford really put it to us at the start, but it was good to be able to break them down. We had a good session here on Wednesday night and really, picked some learnings from that Donegal game, and I think we showed it out here on the field today.
Going back to the recovery process, obviously you've been with the team, you've travelled, throughout the league. I've seen you around the Munster Championship as well. You've been involved with kind of the backroom side of house. Was that just great mentally that you were still involved in some capacity to try and get you right back to getting boots onto the grass once again?
Yeah, I suppose, the whole setup have been unbelievable to help me through the process. I've been training a lot by myself, but I was always doing it at training alongside the girls, and when you're running on the pitch at training alongside the girls and they're giving you a bit of encouragement, it always helps. And to stay involved and to be there, when you're trying to come back in the middle of a championship, you have to know what's going on in the team and the way we are playing and what's been learned throughout the league. So it's important to be involved, and I suppose I didn't really miss much, but just happy to be out there again.
You're made of tough stuff in South Kerry anyway, so you were raring to come back. I remember seeing you last year during the club championship with Southern Gaels. You were cheering them on, even at Christmas time when they won the Munster Championship. You were still there, you were involved in the capacity. It's tough at this stage coming back into an All-Ireland series, but you certainly looked the part today and hopefully now kick on in that quarter-final.
Yeah, definitely. I think the 3 weeks here now of training will really help. It's only a short while since I've been back to full training, so maybe need to get a bit of match fitness, and I think the block here of 3 weeks will really help to get up to scratch, and hopefully we can all improve and all get better for a quarter final.